Good afternoon, everyone, and we'd like to welcome all of our scholarship recipients, our donors, and our guests to the PCC Foundation Scholarship Reception. I'm Kristen Watkins, Associate Vice President of College Advancement for PCC, and I also serve as the Executive Officer of the PCC Foundation. I'm so pleased that all of you could join us today to recognize the wonderful accomplishments of this year's group of scholarship recipients. I have a few people in the audience today that I'd like to recognize. We have a few members of our college board of directors. If they could please stand. Our chair, Denise Frisbee, Jim Harper, and David Squire. And let's give them a round of applause. I'd also like to recognize the members of our PCC Foundation Board who are with us today. And if they could please rise, we have our Foundation Board President, Chris Neilsen, Barbara Raz, Betty Duvall, Mark Inger, Marion Leviton, and I believe that Norma Jean Germond is also here. And if I've missed anyone else, please do stand and be recognized. Ron Wilkinson, everybody. Many of our college leadership is here today as well, and I'd like to note the folks who are with me on our stage today. Our wonderful PCC President, Dr. Preston Pulliams. And our four campus presidents, Sylvania Campus President Linda Gerber, our Extended Learning Campus President, Jessica Howard, our Cascade President, Dr. Algie Gatewood, and last but not least, Rock Creek Campus President, Dr. David Rule. I believe we may have a few elected officials with us as well this afternoon. We were expecting Representative Julie Parrish. There she is, right there. Julie is a proud PCC alum, so give it up for her. And also present today, we're expecting Representative Michael Dembro. And I believe that the Honorable former Senator Margaret Carter was planning to join us as well. So don't know if she has made it yet, but certainly give her a nice welcome if you see her this afternoon. Well, I think, though, the most important people we are here to recognize and celebrate are behind me, our wonderful scholarship recipients who have joined us today. And these students have really distinguished themselves through their exceptional academic performance, through their perseverance, by overcoming really overwhelming odds and challenges to being in college, and also simply their future potential for success. This year, the Foundation received more than 1,600 applications for scholarships. We are thrilled that we were able to award $800,000 in scholarships to about 640 students district-wide. So there's a huge need for 300 of those 640 students are actually part of a new program that we launched with the City of Portland called Future Connect, which is all about providing scholarship assistance as well as wraparound intensive student supports for students who probably otherwise wouldn't have had a chance to come to college. To put some of these numbers in perspective, in the 2003-2004 academic year, the Foundation awarded 155 scholarships, totaling $220,000. So in just 9 years, we have more than tripled the number and amount of scholarship awards that we give out. It's a tremendous accomplishment, and we have certainly much more to do to meet the needs here at PCC and our students. But we certainly would not have been able to come this far and to accomplish this much without the support of many of you in the audience, our donors, as well as our PCC Foundation Board. And so please welcome the president of our Foundation Board, Chris Neilsen.
Good afternoon. I'm so delighted to be here with these wonderful students and with you, our donors, and with interested members of the community. I'd like to congratulate the students. When we read the scholarship applications every year and look at the accomplishments and look at the obstacles, it's an inspiring and humbling experience. The room is filled with people who are the first in their family to attend college, people returning to college because the industry they worked in is no longer in existence or has seriously downsized and they're looking to do something else, parents who are working to set a good example to their children by attending college, and many others pursuing dreams of careers and a better life. So please join me. There's no way we can give them too much applause today. Give them another round of applause. And what I want to say to the students, with probably my mom's hat on, is that the scholarship is the beginning, and there will be ups and there will be downs. And what I hope, students, is that you know we want you to stay here. We want you to prosper here. So if those ups and downs come along, please don't be shy about asking for help. I'd now also like to say thank you to the donors who are here, who have made this day possible and have made the opportunity for these students possible. The generous support of the donors is what allows the foundation to make the awards that you've heard about. Please join me in giving them another round of applause. There's no denying that the need for scholarship help, especially in these economic times, is a hard demand to meet. At PCC, 50% of full-time students are on financial aid, and nearly 2/3 of those are also requiring loans to meet their college and expenses. It's the vision of the PCC Foundation that all students in the region have access to an excellent education at PCC and the support that they need to take advantage of that education. Yet, as you've heard, we were only able to meet about 40% of the requests that we received. Clearly, it is our commitment and our goal to meet the need that our students have. I invite you to help us. It's through donors that we are able to do that. You've already stepped up once, and I probably would be remiss in my job if I didn't say we'd be happy if you step up again. We love to have scholarships set up. So with that little arm twisting, let me move on to introduce two of our very deserving scholarship recipients, Sherice Smith and Wendy Hemken. Sherice is a recent graduate of Jefferson High School. She's in the business program at PCC. She plans to transfer to PSU to earn her degree and to open a business of her own. Wendy is in the honors program at PCC and working toward her goal of becoming a doctor. On top of that, she is a mother of 2 young daughters. Please welcome Sherice and Wendy.
Hello, my name is Sherice Smith, and I am a recipient of the Senator Chip Shields and Sheila Holmes Scholarship and the Fostering Advocate Success Scholarship. Growing up, I found out a lot about the value of education, and it was the hard way. As a high school student, I never strived to be more. My whole freshman year, I cheated myself out of the luxury of being an honor roll student or even a B+ student. I left the halls of Jefferson with the promise that next year I'll return to turn things around. That summer, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, forcing me to drop out of school and summer school. So, through countless overnight hospital stays and doctor's visits, opportunity happened for me in January of 2009. I was given a second chance at life, and I realized that what makes me an individual stand far beyond measure is not that I'm a cancer survivor or that I do not have parents, or even that I'm a foster kid who has bounced around from home to home. It is my ability to take all the bad that life has ever offered me and survive. Knowing that I am a statistic and every day I wake up, the odds will continuously be against me, I take advantage of all the opportunities that are given to me. My education is truly my blessing in disguise because it is my foundation for growth. With my education, I can change the story of my life. I think PCC is the perfect place to start my story since they have offered some of the finest education at the community college level. I consider myself fortunate to be able to attend. However, I do plan on continuing my education at Oregon State University to receive a degree in business. This scholarship will help out tremendously, and with this chance, my tomorrow has been brightened. Again, I thank you for making me and my fellow recipients' dreams possible. Thank you.
I want to thank Sherice first off for having the courage to go first. Good evening, I'm Wendy. I'm a recipient of the John L. Evans and Beaverton Business and Professional Women's Association Women's Club Scholarship. I have a 4.0. I'm in the honors program and I am a Roots mentor. I have volunteered over 200 hours at OHSU Hospital, and I am helping to raise the two most, and I'm sure this is an entirely objective statement, amazing girls in the entire world. As impressive as all that may sound, this is not a story of my singular success, but a testament to the power of our community. My success was achieved because of the community that supports Portland Community College. This community is made up not just of my friends and my family, but the staff at PCC and every other person who takes their time, whether a donor or a family member or a representative, to support Portland Community College and the students that go here. When I decided that I wanted to be a doctor, I was sitting in the hospital with a newborn in the neonatal intensive care unit for the second time. But it was a great experience because I had wonderful conversations with my husband, my best friends, Shannon and Melody, who said, yes, go, become a doctor. And the doctors there said, yes, it's a really long road, but you have it. And suddenly this crazy idea seemed plausible. So I came here to PCC, and my husband became the primary caregiver and stayed home with the girls until finally decided to pursue his own degree, computer science. With their support, but also with him supporting it, I was able to study. But my studying was made more effective by the tools that were given to me by the staff at PCC. I was allowed and able to focus. I was able to attain a 4.0 and become a part of the honors program, which helped me reach high for my dreams, and become a member of the Roots program that helped kind of keep me grounded and not just float away. When I added on volunteering in palliative care at Oregon Health and Science University, the hard work and the compassion of the doctors continued to motivate me. But it was the patients and their direct reminders that it's not just what you do in the future that matters, but what you do right now. Their support, even when they were sick and we were just spending time together, meant so much to me. It reminded me that we are all connected. We are all a community,
And every word of encouragement, every level of support you give helps move someone forward. Receiving this scholarship is not just about money. It was about the fact that people I had never met, who probably couldn't have pointed me out in the street, believed that I could do this. Because they believe, I find myself encouraging more and more students to go, you can do it, I did it. I had a 2.18 in high school and couldn't have told you the meaning of homework if you had given me a dictionary. So that's what PCC is. It's about support, it's about community, and it's about the opportunity to show each other that we can succeed, and to show my girls that they can achieve anything that they want to do. So tonight I want to thank not just my friends, some of whom are up here with me, and my donors, but every person who has helped build this community that fosters and encourages success like mine and like those of every person on this stage. Thank you.
Please give these two young women another round of applause. It's about giving opportunity, folks. Let me just, and I'm standing between the recognition of all these great students, and so my remarks will not be very long. But I do want to certainly thank the hard work and commitment of our foundation board members, led by Kristen Neilsen, the outstanding president of this group. I've watched them work over my 8 years. I've been just simply fascinated about how committed they are and how hard they work. One number that I don't think was shared earlier is that the last 4 years, they've given 2,700 scholarships for opportunity. Isn't that something? 2,700. Now, it's also, I wanted to spend a few minutes and just seconds and thank our donors, our wonderful folks who really give through their heart in terms of supporting our students and what our mission is all about opportunity here at Portland Community College. So students, I want you to give our donors a round of applause. We have a big problem in the state. Some of you may be aware and some of you may not, but we are still losing too many students. Too many young folks who are coming out of high school, or some who don't even make it out of high school and do not have an opportunity to go for higher education. The numbers are still staggering in terms of how little percentage of individual students are receiving an opportunity to go to higher education. In this state, we rank 47th in the country of 50 states in terms of our percentage of students who have an opportunity and take the opportunity or even graduate from high school to go on to higher education. This has tremendous implications for our society, for our economy, and for opportunity really for all of us if we do not aggressively address this problem. Now, I have a testimony. I'm not going to take much time to talk about it, but you know, I was struggling to get out of high school because I had to work a lot. My family struggled financially, but I was blessed in 2 ways. One, as I finished up my high school career, I expected to go and work as a farm laborer or in the family along with my dad, who had worked hard to support all 6 of us, the kids of which I was the oldest. And so I really never seriously even felt I had an opportunity to go to college. But thank goodness for 2 things. One, there was a group of individuals, donors, who got together and decided to give a scholarship for 2 years at the local community college. All tuition, book fees, everything was covered by this scholarship by our local Rotary Club. And the scholarship was intended to go to someone who had potential and had not demonstrated it yet. And that was me. I was living that life in terms of not really demonstrating potential to be successful. And I never really even felt I had like real confidence to go. That scholarship, by the way, changed my life and led to me completing my local community college programs and moving on to State University, coming back and teaching and working at that very college where I graduated from, there in my hometown of Muskegon, Michigan. By the way, that scholarship was $660. Things have changed, haven't they? They really have. But that $660 changed my life in terms of my opportunity. The other part of this was that someone at that local community college, English instructor, took time out to encourage me, to mentor me, and coach me in terms of being successful there. And so I have this now obligation because of those two components and those two factors in my life, someone who reached out and helped me. I have now, I feel, a personal and professional obligation in some way to give back. Now, I've had a great opportunity in terms of working with our foundation to help raise money, but as some of you probably realize, I know that I'm going to retire at the end of this academic year as the president here, but before I do, I'm going to personally raise $1 million for opportunity for scholarship. Now, I just want to applaud for that. I appreciate the applause, and I need some checks. No, seriously, in terms of that, I'm going to be working across the community, the business, and anyone who will listen to me so I can tell the story that's represented by folks on our stage in terms of getting an opportunity for higher education. We are going to launch a campaign very soon through the foundation. Again, I'm going to work very hard in terms of my last weeks and months here to get in the community and tell our story and raise that money. And that money will be used for scholarships, grants to finance education for some of those students I described earlier, and also to provide coaching and support for those students to help them make sure that they have an opportunity to be more successful. Let me just thank you all for coming out to celebrate with us. Thank again our donors, thank again our students, and I wish them all the best. And now I don't want to stand any longer here without beginning the process of recognizing them. So I'm going to ask our state party to come forward, and we're going to go about the business of recognizing these students. Please give them another round of applause.
Hi, my name is Ryan Noel. I'm a recipient of the Platte Electric Scholarship as well as the Career Technical Scholarship. I'd like to thank the fine people of both of those organizations for allowing me the opportunity to proceed on with my education.
This scholarship means that I can pursue my childhood dream of studying physics.
This means I can continue my career in the professional arts, hopefully become an established artist one day, maybe have my own studio.
I got the Young Star Scholarship, and because of it, I am able to take more credits this year because I can afford it.
Hi, I'm Callie, and I received the Keith Skelton Foundation Scholarship, and I'm so thankful to have the scholarship so I can continue my education and become a drug and alcohol counselor to have a better life for me and my children.
These scholarships have made it possible for me to focus on my studies, and I'll be able to work on my capstone project for renewable energy systems.
One number that I don't think was shared earlier is that the last 4 years, they've given 2,700 scholarships for opportunity. Isn't that something? 2,700.
I would tell the donors who gave me this scholarship that I appreciate it and that it means a lot, and it gives me hope that I can finish what I started here and get my degree in zoology.
I am most grateful, and I must say I really appreciate it.
That means I don't have to worry so much about my financial situation and paying for my education. It helps ease some of the burden, and I'm just entirely grateful for that.
This scholarship means that I don't have to take any loans.
It has paid for half my tuition.
And this scholarship means a lot to me because it gives me the opportunity to pursue my goal of becoming a civil engineer.
It affords me to be able to clear my mind for a moment and pursue my education.
I'm eternally grateful for it. It's really put me one step closer to my dream of having a master's in social work with specialty in horticulture therapy.
I will start my future as a theater arts actor, and I hope to succeed.
I'm just really, really grateful. Thank you so much.
Every person who has helped build this community fosters and encourages success like mine and like those of every person on this stage.
I have now, I feel, a personal and professional obligation in some way to give back. Now, I've had an lot of great opportunity in terms of working with our foundation to help raise money. But as some of you probably realize, I know that I'm going to retire at the end of this academic year as the president here. But before I do, I'm going to personally raise $1 million for opportunity for scholarship. Now, I just would love that.
If I could say one thing to the people who made this scholarship possible, thank you.
Thank you to everyone at the PCC Foundation for making this scholarship possible.
To those that made the scholarship possible, thank you so much. It means a lot to me.
Thank you very much, Delta Boulay, for giving me the scholarship. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me.
With the rising cost of education these days, it's incredibly difficult for a student to be able to succeed without accumulating a lot of debt. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you.
I never thought an education at my age would be possible.
Thank you very much.
I want to thank you, the donor that made this scholarship available to me, because it allowed me to work less and focus more in my school hour.
I would like to tell the donors thank you very much for giving me this scholarship. It really means so much to me. You really helped me start a bright future.
I want to thank you, and my family thanks you, because you made it possible for me to go to college.